Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Temple of Technology. I'm your host, Scott James Magner, the idiot with a microphone. I am the idiot, and this here is my microphone. You'll note that I've got the unboxing camera deployed here on the microphone boom. That is going to come into play in just a moment. I think I just screwed up my angle, but we'll find out in not a lot of time. Let me switch over here to camera 2 so I can do this the right way. All right. So here in the Temple of Technology, I'm always looking for new ways to change my ergonomics. I work from home. I do the stream here in the temple, and I need to have as comfortable a space to work and play in as possible. So with that in mind, I have been looking for a while at getting a different surface for the floor here in the temple. I've got carpet, regular old American house carpet, and I've put a mat over it for my chair. But you know, I'm a large man, the chair is large, the floor is soft, and the mat is soft. So these mats were designed not for carpets and houses, they're designed for offices with a hard floor. And that's not what I have here. So every so often, while sitting in my chair, the chair will just, compress a bit, and it'll effectively sink its way into the mat, and then dent the carpet below it and sink into the carpet, which means I'm sitting at an odd angle. Sometimes you'll see me doing my stream like this, just trying to get my back in a better place. And I thought maybe I could get a harder surface to put this on. So I looked at a variety of mats that were not thin vinyl, but were actually a hard surface. And I came up with one that I quite liked, but it was only available in really small sizes. In fact, it was available essentially as a shower runner, so that you could, not slip in your shower and be stepping on bamboo, and that would be fine. But a shower runner is 2 feet by 3 feet, and it's not sustainable for what I need to do here in the temple. I need something that will allow me to roll the chair around to get the various angles as I go. So I found one that was wider. It was substantially wider. And given my recent experience with the with the new green screen, which is 82 inches long, or 92 inches long rather, and it takes up so much more room back here that I might have been able to get by with the camera jiggery pokery that I didn't want to do. So, but I measured this thing out. I measured it out with my trusty tape measure, and I found that a 5x8 rug would fit in this room. It would take up all of the available space in front of my desk to this filing cabinet back here. And to show you exactly how that works, I'm going to just run right over to the unboxing space. Oh, let's hide that for right now. We don't need to see that. So yeah, this space here in between my desk and that filing cabinet is in fact 5 feet. And from there to there is just a hair under 8 feet, but you'll notice that underneath this printer stand there's a little space. I can put my toe in there. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to use my second favorite tool in the universe, my pocket knife. I'm going to open up this package and we're going to see just how well it fits, because I'm a little crazy and that's the sort of thing that I enjoy. And to make this happen, I'm going to lift the boom up a little bit and then turn the camera down so we've got a much better view of how everything's going. This is not what the unboxing camera was designed to do in any way, but I think that there will show off all the spaces I need to do. And if you're like me and crooked things make you crazy, you're going to hate this stream because it's going to get crooked in here. All right. So here's my box. It was delivered via FedEx today. It is shipped and the 5 feet side rolled up rather than the long side rolled up. This is good for a number of reasons. The best of which is that it you can fit it in a standard truck, whereas that guy over there, in fact, come up here, look at me. All right. So that guy over there, my new green screen, it's very tall. It fills the entire room, height-wise and lengthwise. So we want to avoid that sort of complication today, and I think we're going to. I'm going to speak up a bit from way over here. I know that that microphone is really good for close-up stuff, but I'm 5 feet away from it right now. It's turned all the way up. I might even turn on some of these other cameras' microphones to see if we can get a little better, but... Got my pocket knife. Let's go. This is the Home Aesthetics Bamboo Area Rug. It's available on Amazon.com. You saw briefly the webpage for it. It looks like it's going to fit. It looks like it's going to be what I need. So, a couple different ways to open these boxes. I always like to look for a seam. Here's a seam. So here's a seam. Okay, see first if I can just pop it open. I cannot. It's taped pretty good. In fact, I don't think it's going to open along this seam at all. I'm going to have to make a seam. Being very careful. Yeah, so there's the wood right there. Can you see the hole in it? Yeah, you can see the hole in it. So, the diagram here on the box, it helpfully reminds me that this is a 5x8 area rug. And I'm not going to set the chair on the rug directly, because that would be almost as bad as setting it directly on the carpet. Bamboo is a hardwood, but it is not impenetrable. Alright, I like the looks of this already. I went for this specific size, in fact, because I can do the same thing with Lindsay's office down the hall. Pop over here to camera 2 really fast. There you go. You can see me. Sort of things I've been wanting to do with camera 2 for a while is have a picture of me from a different angle while in my box. So, see here it's rolled up. It's very thin. It's a 1/4 inch at max, I think. And I just want a slightly harder surface than soft pile carpet. That's all I really need here. You may note that the door, may have noted earlier that the door is shut. Mainly because I don't want the cat coming in here while I'm screwing with stuff. But I thought it'd be a little easier to keep the sound going. Take this tape off. There'll be another tape over here. Yep. Hilariously, this is only the second biggest unboxing I've ever done. The other one would be the green screen I just showed you, which is fantastic. It works great. I've used it a couple times now. And I think once I change the room around a little more, it's going to be, I'm going to be using it all the time. So, all right, it's garbage. I'll put it here. I just took the garbage bag out of my garbage in here, so. All right, yeah, that'll work. Let's turn off that camera. We don't need it just now. Oh, that has an odor. It's not the worst. Hey, a little bit of desiccant. Oh, always important to have desiccant hidden inside your purchase. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it out here really briefly so you can see the 5 foot. It is, in fact, measured exactly right for that dimension of the room, and I think it's just going to fill up this entire space. We'll find out. It should go right over to, yeah, right over, in a perfect world, they'll go right over here to this table. So we're going to shove it that way. And I want to get it as far as possible this direction so that we don't have any real surprises when I get to the printer stand. This is the extension cord that comes from behind this. I use it to power a lot of things that we are not dealing with today. Don't forget where your knife is. Knife is a very important tool. Alright, so I found the first obstacle. There is a printer here. I need to lift the printer up briefly to run the rug underneath it. Oh, and I can already see that in fact we're going to be about a foot too long. But that's okay because I can roll the printer stand right over this and we'll have it squared away. We're not going to do that 100% tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave that little bit folded up there. I'm probably going to go a little further this way and a little further this way with it to get it under both pieces of furniture, but I already feel a difference on this. So what we're going to do now is I am going to bring in both my chair pad and my chair. Can I get this a little further over maybe? Yeah, we can. Alright, so this is how I would normally be doing unboxing from this angle. Go up a bit, down a bit. There we go, that's the angle we want for right now. Apologies on the sound, I haven't tried this before. I'm doing a standing speak to the microphone, and the microphone is not perfectly aligned for where I am. But for right now, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to temporarily bring in my chair. Oh yeah, that's going to be a problem. That is definitely going to be a problem right there. Alright, we'll see how this goes. So this is the chair mat I have. It's the same color roughly as the rest of the wood in here, and it works pretty well, but on the carpet, as I mentioned, that is the floor of this room, it slides forward, and you'll see that it's a little curved right there, and that's because when I rock it back and forth in a chair, it slides up into the desk and it gets bent. So we are going to keep it this orientation, but hopefully on this new surface it's not going to slide so much. And now I'm going to figure out how to get the chair in here, because it is going to be tricky, because with this mat folded over right there, it presents a barrier to opening the door 100%. Not anything else, just the door. So. Okay, that worked. I think I'm just going to carry the chair in. Like so. There we go. Crazily enough, this is easier than rolling it. Already, I can see a difference in how this works. Let me turn on camera 2 briefly, and we'll talk about what I'm doing there without straining my neck. Okay. Wait. Okay. So, this surface here, it's made of bamboo. It's got a light coating on the back of it. You can see where my foot is pointing there. And I think it's going to work. Clearly I have some space issues to work out where I somehow think that 7 feet is 8 feet no matter how I measure it. But I will be able to manipulate this bottom coating to my satisfaction to make this work. And I'll be able to roll forward and back, and already here the wheels are not making as big of an indentation on the floor mat, which means they're not making as big of an indentation on the floor. And I think that's going to work out. So let me put my feet up here real fast. It also has the added benefit is it makes me sit a little higher in my chair. Old man like me, we're going to need a little better foot space. So, oddly enough, I have a bamboo footrest in here, but it's a completely different color. But I think that's going to work out. That's going to make it, I think, exactly what we need. Now, let me give you a different top-down view from the big camera over here on the main screen. Camera 2. Hello, camera 2. We're staying classy. All right. You always have to futz with things. All right, there we go. So you see that the floor, you kind of can't see the floor at all, can you? Let me move out of the way there. You can see the floor a bit in the frame, but it's not as prominent, not as big all the way down. The best view is really going to be here, like this top-down view. That's going to show a lot of stuff. So that's it. That's my unboxing stream. If you want the Home Aesthetics Bamboo Area Rug, it is available on Amazon.com. I will show off the listing right now. It's not awful. Here's what you just saw me unroll. Here's what it looks like when you put a table on it. 5 by 8. Remember, 8 feet is a lot longer than you think it is. It's 2 feet taller than you are if you're me. I'm 6'1". But 5 feet is easy to measure. 8 feet a little bit harder. So we're gonna fix all that. We're gonna get that squared away. And if I scroll this down, you can see I think a lot better look at it. So big area rug. It's got kiln drying bamboo, wide polyester border, non-toxic and natural. The cat is already in here sniffing at it. I'll tell you, the cat's going to love this. 5 by 8 is the one I got. I could have got light brown, 5 by 8, rustic olive. But the 6 by 9 rugs, boy, look how that looks there. That is 6 by 9. That's not 6 by 9. That image has been compressed a lot. And I definitely would not have been able to pull off a 6 by 9 rug in this room without taking all the furniture out and putting all the furniture back in. So 5 by 8. just enough to do what I want. In fact, I'm gonna. This door is the thing. I'm gonna have to pull it up and move stuff around. It'll be easier to move it this direction, I think, than that direction. But we'll see. It won't be the end of the world if I have to move some furniture in here. I do like moving some furniture around, so. Thanks for coming out, everybody. There we are. There I am. Hooray. I have been your host, Scott James Magnet, the idiot with a microphone, here in the Temple of Technology, which now has a new floor surface for me to sit on with my giant fat ass. If you like what you saw here today, either on Twitch or on YouTube, please give me a follow or a like. Do not subscribe to me either place, because I don't know what I'm doing, and really you should save your money for people that are really good at unboxing and explaining things, rather than me, who sometimes stumbles over basic words and concepts like 7 feet long is not 8 feet long, because it's a really different. It's really different. 72 inches. 72. 7 times 12. No, 7 times 12 is 84 inches. Yeah, 84 inches is what I measured. 84 inches is not 8 feet. It's 7 feet. 96 inches is 8 feet. And my big green screen, 92 inches. So it is in between 7 and 8. It all gets confusing. Math is easy. Numbers are hard. And don't get confused by numbers, because they're out to get you. But that is my stream. If you want to support or follow me in any way, all of my socials are down here at the bottom, and they're here on this screen right there. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you want to support the stream, as I said, like, follow, subscribe, whatever option you have to get updates that doesn't cost you money. And because that is the goal here, is to not cost you any money. You should not pay money to watch me do this stuff online, because I do not know what I'm doing. And that is the most important thing to remember. I am an idiot with a microphone. But if you want to support me and the stream, hey, why not buy my books? I'm an author, a published author, and I'm a publisher. So artistentertainment.com is a progressive publisher that supports independent artists and the stories that they tell. We've got science fiction up there, dark fantasy, historic fantasy. We've even got poetry. We've got a book of poetry up there, which is actually a horror novel done in verse. And I hope you go up there to artistentertainment.com, check out our authors, check out the books that they have available, and come back here for the next stream. I got a bunch. Thank you for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.